Hello everybody, welcome back to another video. My name is ACD. We are playing some Stoneshard today. Stoneshard is a hardcore roguelike RPG where you play as a mercenary doing contracts to make money. This is the easiest way to put it. Let's hop right in. I'll kind of explain it as we go, but yeah, Stoneshard has been one of my favorite games of the last however long, 5 years. It's been in beta. It's been in beta for that long. They constantly, well not constantly, but every so often I come back to it and they have a new update dropped, and this is it's been I think a month or so. I can't remember exactly how long.
Caravan is good.
I'm gonna skip the intro. Intro is not needed. A lot of things in this game you can be looked over if you're just trying to enjoy the dungeon roguelike exploration part of the game, but there's a lot of like creating and setting up your own class that has to go along with that. So let's hop right in. I'm gonna choose a character. I'll kind of explain. There is a couple different characters. Some are easier, some are harder based off of what they, starting stats and traits that they get. This guy is pretty good because he gets an ability point for every 6 abilities learned in one tree. So it gives you an additional, if you did do that for 6 different trees, it's gonna be 5 more points. I'm gonna go ahead and choose this guy, Mahir. He is an elf. Now, a lot of times they start with different stats based on like the affinity of what they're good at, based on their character and everything. But I'll be honest, most of these that this guy has is not that great. Daggers, dual wielding, and athletics, I'll probably end up using out of the 3 he has. 3 out of the 6 he has to start with.
You can
Skip through some of this starting dialogue. I apologize, guys. Some of this stuff is going to be skipped through a little bit just because we want to get to the point. So, yeah, starting loadout. Hold on a second. I want to make sure I am audible. I am audible. Perfect. Yeah, starting loadout is going to be, we're just going to have to take what we have and kind of work with it. So let's see. I'm going to go ahead to the merchant, quick swap out some items. I'm going to end up walking into this dungeon with, there's no, there'll be a hunter there that you can learn ranged from. Ranged attacks are really, really quite strong. Through almost the whole entire playthrough of the game. Actually, for this character, I'm going to be doing a lot of ranged. That's the first stat we're probably going to train up and try and get 6 points in to get that extra point, but okay, let's see. We're going to sell pretty much everything that we don't think we're going to need. This character starts with a good amount of supplies, good amount of coins, just to begin with, which is really nice. Most characters have a pretty similar starting kit, but it varies. And let's see, good boots, good garment. This one gives XP, 5% XP gain. Yeah, that's pretty good. Okay. What I'm gonna be doing is buying we want a crowbar. I'm gonna consider keeping the lockpicks. I mean, you always get rid of them, but they're pretty nice. Okay. What we're going to want is as many knives as we can carry. Let's see. And then we'll get a free starting sword from the, we'll click one of the crowbars and hide it on our extra loadout. Get a free sword from the guard here inside of the mayor's office. What we're going to be aiming, what my goal is to aim to get about 8 to 10 throwing knives. Once you have range, it becomes less necessary to have that many, but okay. I have a contract for you, Bandit's Den, perfect. Tell me what, I accept, alright, whatever, I'll just accept it. I always ask for more gold, this time I won't, I did not, which is fine, it's only like 100 gold, so not the end of the world. This character gets a bonus every time he goes into a new area. He gets some additional vigor, which gives some stats. There's all these different kind of buffs you can get. Let's buy some food, and then we'll head out there. Yeah, we're gonna have to take some abilities. So we get 2 starting points, ability points. I'm thinking we're gonna be taking should we get from the shadows yet? Because we have the throwing knife, but only 1. It will make our dagger hit stronger too. That's nice. Or is that only... Yeah, hitting targets with a dagger for the first time applies them with 33% damage taken. That's pretty good. And then we're gonna want dual wielding, I think. We can do a bunch of hits. That is 4 hits. Which is really quite strong. Grab some food. Bread. Bread would be perfect. Alrighty. Not just you guys will see me kind of cut in and out here when we're traversing to the zones. I don't want to have you guys hear when I'm walking the whole time. It does take a little bit, so start heading out. I'll show you the map, how you cross like tile to tile. Each map is a tile, and this is the whole map. So there is quite a big map to explore. But yeah, you just go from tile to tile. But yeah, I'll meet you guys on the other side. Making a quick pit stop at the mill. There is a locked shed that you can get a key that is somewhere in here. They're perfect, right here. I'm very lucky, look at that. And you just grab the key and you go in here, and there is some more starting supplies. We do have plenty of food, but for the, just to make sure, you always want to have extra supplies if possible. Some more leeches, which is good for our healing. There's a couple of NPCs here, but I'm just going to head back over to the fort. This is where the first contract is, the first dungeon we're going to be going and undertaking. You'll also see on the map these other question marks. They're points of interest we can explore that will have, like, they'll have things from, like, mines to camps to, like, places where there's monsters. A lot of different things you can find at these tiles. Coming up on the dungeon here, this is our first dungeon encounter. This, any dungeons, there's 3 main types of dungeons, but the ones that have human, brigand, like, barbarian style, or I don't even know what they'd be considered, what inspect them. Peasant that turned to the life of crime. So yeah, they're, humans. There's gonna be humans on the surface for any of these surface level, like the top of the dungeon. Okay, so combat, each turn, it's turn-based, obviously. Let's go ahead and throw our knife. I have a feeling we're gonna take some damage. So let's just, focus on 1. 6 hits, nice. So yeah, this attack is 4 hits, and if we, hit all 4 successfully, we do 2 more, which is, be 6 hits. Let's check his health. Okay, so we're just gonna smack him till he's dead. Alrighty, so I'm at 43% HP. Let's hopefully be able to take out this guy without dying. And we did it, okay. So that was not the best encounter right off the bat. It's best to try and take them one at a time and kind of pace yourself so you don't, you don't die, basically. What do we have that we can make maybe some food out of? Okay, we have a bowl on the ground. Let's cook. Put our ingredients in there. And then we should be able to make a root salad. Or a vegetable salad. Which one's better? The vegetable salad is better. Okay. We can merge. What they need to do is make the items pot of water. Is there a pot around here? Nope. Okay. Oh, actually. No, I'm not gonna pour my water into there. But yeah, you can do a lot of cooking with in this game to kind of make different items with the recipes. There's a whole crafting system. There is quite a lot that you can do in this game. Traps is a good way to farm XP. If you have the crowbar, you can disarm them. Look at that, level up. Let's add a point to a perception, which increases stats. Each one has different benefits to it, but perception is going to be for ranged characters, which is our goal, is to be a ranged character. Sorry, there we go. Hopefully you guys can hear me well. I tested the audio a good amount. How is this? There we go. So yeah, we're gonna do perception, and then we have another skill point. So the idea I'm thinking of, let's do double lunge, which is 2 hits with the knife. we get 1 more point in a level, we can do dual wield training, which will basically make this do 3 hits. It makes any using attack skills except this ability tree skills also delivers a strike with a weapon in another hand. So that will be 3 hits. Let's get into some more combat here. Healing is the next thing we're probably going to touch on when we do some more quick damage. Oh, I got stepped on a freaking spike trap, of course. Oh, there goes a splint and leeches. Holy shit. See, look at this game, guys. This game is trying to kill us. The game is just gonna constantly try and kill us the whole game. How long can you survive? And we're on hardcore mode, I believe, as well. Yeah. Yeah, there would have been some more free XP too, dude. Sucks. Okay, there's a Axeman coming along the way. So this guy, pretty strong. Oh, we missed. Let's get into his range. Okay. And he's going to swing at us twice. He has a attack that can hit us from a tile away. That's interesting. Okay, 4 hits. And then a few more. You may ask, why not just hit him twice like normally? Because we have dual wielding. We are dual wielding 2 weapons, but this has like additional effects on it. That's why all the skills are going to do something cool that helps, you know, basically obliterate our foes. Okay. Try and progress without dying. Using this action will allow me to see trapped or secret passageways. There are, like, secrets in the game. You just gotta constantly do it while you're walking around, or you're not gonna see them. Oh, dude, I'm gonna die. I'm already gonna die. Okay. Fuck. Bro, I'm gonna die. I'm gonna die already. No way. Yep, there we go. I died. There's the first life, boys. That's the intro to to the game, playing on permadeath mode. But yeah, what I'm gonna do is kind of maybe we'll switch up the character.
So here I am.
My main goal is I want to make a character that is very strong, very, very strong. That is the goal. Derwin is probably the strongest character at the start, but it's like I feel like the characters that are harder to play as are typically going to end up stronger if you actually, and they'll reach their, like, capabilities faster. Let's see. Alright, we went with the same character, and then I was hoping we'd get this guy here. This guy can train us ranged attacks, so we're going to learn ranged. And then we're going to try ranged this time, straight up. We're going to be a lot poorer right off the bat, and probably, like, it's going to be harder, but it will be worth it. Almost definitely. We should have kept that. Okay. Probably not going to buy a crowbar this time, won't be able to afford it. My OCD, my OCD. Okay. Nothing good here really we need. Let's go get the free bow. We're not going to be sticking with a bow. We will change to a different ranged weapon, but it's just the best free one off the bat. The free sling sucks booty cheeks, bro. Ooh, I could buy a crowbar. Oh, shit. Yeah, we're gonna be a little limited on funds. I might have to use a torch for my main weapon, which is fine, because it does, it's pretty decent. It's like 13 damage, which is, yeah, it's the same, and it has the fire damage. And then we get a free basic skill of a set of flame, so we'll use that. And then, taking aim, and, which is just increases their accuracy for the next shot. It's just a 1. It's like you're just aiming, you're aiming your bow, aiming down sights. And then we're gonna do dexterity. We're gonna throw all our points into the into ranged, so we can get. Because the goal is by the time we get to the next town, I want to have all ranged, get a 6 point in there. Is it 5 or 6? 6 points. So yeah. No, I didn't talk to the elder. Alright, I'll meet you guys in the next dungeon. This time I'm gonna be asking for more gold. 420 crowns to complete the contract in 1 day. I accept. You can also hunt like birds and stuff for meat. Another thing, yeah. Tender meat, yep. You can hunt birds. Get some food. Alright, we're finally back to the dungeon. It's gonna be different this time, obviously, because it's... Well, the game is randomly generated, so it's different every time. So the map is different, everything's different. Okay, we have 8 tile range, and then we get 9 with the accuracy, so we should be able to do some damage to these guys without getting hurt too badly this time. Switch, and then ignite. And then who's gonna die first? Probably this guy. Yep. Perfect. That was way more executed way better that time. Let's cook some food real quick, and then we'll take on this dungeon properly for the first time. And roast those. Perfect. We got a good amount of food. Oh, we got arrows too. We got a lot of arrows that are. We got some damage arrows too. Like these are the expensive arrows that increase damage. Perfect. All right, we cannot disarm any traps, so we just have to be careful and walk around them unless we find a crowbar in here somewhere. Which it is possible. I heard a trap. I don't know where it is. 2. Okay, there's 2. Fuck, dude. The 3 XP. Those are like 28 XP each. Level up, nice. Perception, and then this time we're gonna be doing distracting shot, which is like a good way to get some distance from him. Shoot a free amulet. Plus 1% crit chance, we'll take it. This dungeon's going a lot better this time, boys. Oh, as I fucking speak. As I speak. Alright. It can still come up from here. Let's move these. Okay, yeah, so this allows me to shoot and then take a step back. And we still are gonna... we die here. No, bro. Fuck. Oh, dude. Yeah, this game is so hard, bro. It's just uh it is quite literally sometimes just RNG based. I mean, and especially if you want to like if you want to min max and like do every little thing. Yeah, bro. It's like this is like D&D, but the dungeon master hates you, bro. Oh. Oh, mother. Oh, Lord. Dude, that's a lot of cabbage. All right, we're pretty much back where we were again last time. But yeah, that there was a lot of cabbage from that thing. That was just it was full of holy shit. That's a lot of cabbage. Oh wait, I should be able to craft that. No? Yeah, you can basically like always be making food, which is ooh, a squirrel pelt. See, this time we're going with the range again. I'm already so low on arrows, dude. What the fuck? Okay, there they are. Just a couple more. Jeez. I didn't get arrows this time though, so that's unfortunate. Hopefully we don't go in straight like we run out of arrows, which will suck. Stumble upon a ranger or two would be nice. Yeah, we're running 2 daggers this time. Except for what I got. Holy shit! It's a lot of guys. We could just run. 3 dudes right there, dude. Damn. Bro. Leave me alone! Yeah, you can kind of cheese them a little bit. Okay. So yeah, basically engage slowly. I don't want to touch that trap. Alright, we're shredding them now. Bro, I'm gonna run out of arrows really quickly here if I haven't already. 1 left. I'm gonna use that one to dip. Oh, thank God we kept an arrow. Woo. This is gonna be really difficult with almost no arrows. Thankfully, I have asked for more money, and he gave us 3 days instead of 1 this time, so I will be able to, like, at least fall back if I have to. Did I ever check this? I'm sorry. What an idiot. Why is there stuff below us? Interesting. Oh, yeah, okay. Something goes that way. Alright, let's try and kill this guy. Alright, let's deal with some of these effects. There we go. We're collecting 3 swords so that we can trade them in for some coins for a quest I know that we can do. Yeah, I'm gonna be extremely low on arrows. I don't want to fight these guys like constantly one-on-one, but I might have to. Seeing no loot. Okay, we have down, up, left, and then down, left. I like to explore the open areas first. There's nothing, okay. There's these. More food! Holy shit, we're loaded on food. I have 6 arrows. Okay. Fuck. There's 3. Alright. This is the boss room. That's the boss. I'm gonna need arrows for the boss, so at the very least I need to duck down. You need to dip out. Heal up. Oh, fuck, dude. This first level is either the easiest or the hardest. It's like make or break, pretty much. There goes all our food. Oh, and this fucking guy's back. Damn it. Okay, we can take on 1. Okay, 1 sword for us. Ooh, that might be good enough to actually use. It's gonna break, but that is increasing damage. I think we can kill this boss this time. I think, guys, I think we're gonna do it this time. Bro, there's still like 2 more guys. Perfect. Might be doable. Easily. Perfect. Oh, easy. Easy. And another level. Nice. And another dagger. Let's drop. Oh, I think we got a bunch of daggers. Woohoo! Throwing knives for days. Perfect. Another level. I think that's all of our ranged things. We got all of our... There's 2 passives, which is just like for accuracy and for switching weapons, and then we have one each, 2 abilities. So that's what I'm considering doing is saving 2 points and then just spending the 1200 when we get to the big city. I'll explain everything as we go. It'll make more sense. Alright, here's the chest. I'll take some gloves. 5 energy. Okay, these aren't bad. They're free gloves, and they're gonna be expensive to repair because they're magic gloves, but they give energy, which is nice. Perfect. So we got 2 levels out of this. Bro, I'm not gonna be able to do anything with this. Please don't. Oh, nice. Nice. Okay. There's a captive somewhere. Forgot. I didn't even realize what the quest was. I was just going through killing people, enjoying it. 2 bronze rings, nice. Healing efficiency and restoration increased. Okay. We're just playing Loot Goblin Simulator basically now. Now that we've gotten past that first hiccup, which is just the first 2 levels and the yeah. I mean, we might even switch to a yeah, that's nice. We might even switch to a sling when we get back to the main town. Please don't step on that trap. Right. Just throwing knives, even though they're broken, I'm throwing them. I wasted pick locks on doors. Not worth it. Stew. Sheath that is worth 70 gold, roughly. Bro, no way. I got one more pick chance left. Thank God, okay. I was about to say, we got 1 pick left before it breaks. If we fail, then we can't get in that next chest. If there is one more chest, we're gonna be stuck out of it. Did we already get that one? Yeah. So last place is gonna be down here at the bottom. This last room is gonna be where the prisoner is. The captive! I'm coming captive! Throwing knives. Oh, there's a third one. Oh, fuck. No. Fuck, dude. Okay. With 2 sticks. We're near a forest at all? Okay, I just need 2 sticks. I have a bandage. There we go, okay. We should be able to go take on that last guy. Hopefully it's the last one. I don't think we can survive any more guys pulling up on us. We're making decent progress with the gear we got. I have no more healing items. Yeah, we're gonna... One more encounter and we're dead. Oh, come on. There's just one more room. I just think this is where the prisoner is. We're gonna have to, like, crawl back to the, town. Yeah, bro, if we, like, even step on that trap, we're fucked. Oh. Alright. I'm gonna meet you guys back at the town, unless I run into something. Holy shit. Alright, so we made it back to town. Safely. I fully, like, healed on the way, which is nice. I was being very cautious if I ran into more enemies. But yeah, having a range build with no ranged ammunition is really, really not the strongest decision in the game, but here's what we're gonna do is we're gonna drop one of these swords. Start this quest. He needs 3 swords, and then his quest. 150 gold right there. We're gonna go turn in the contract that we just started, or the one that we started for that dungeon. Get some gold. A reputation for both of those quests are gonna increase. Our reputation is gonna increase for both of these quests that we've done. Don't contract. My 420 gold, and then they should have a couple things in here we get to sell. But yeah, that's one dungeon completed. I think honestly I was gonna record until, like, I either died after I got the first contract completed, or till I hit, like, an hour of recording. And I'm not gonna keep you guys here the whole time. But I'll just, I'll have you guys in the important bits, which is what I've been doing. We're gonna sell a couple things here. We're gonna repair some. So we have 3 throwing knives, which is nice. I do not need the shed key anymore. I don't really need that. It's about 900 gold, which is pretty good. Perfect. We're gonna get some upgrades. Alrighty, so let's get the crowbar, which we need this time because I'm not walking around without it. Repair all our items. Yeah, the repairing is gonna be pretty expensive. I mean, if he has the 12-day Megalomania, yeah, we don't have these levels. That's not real. The character is like basically tripping out. He's on an ego trip right now. That's funny. Yeah, he has the shitty staff sling, so we're not gonna get that. We'll get the backpack. Increase our storage capacity. I should have brought that arrow. The leather, that, and then yeah, it's gonna be a lot to upgrade to restore these items, but it's worth it. Yeah, there goes like most of our money. Ouch. Okay, accuracy increasing arrows, we will buy those. And then, no, that doesn't leave us any money for food, so we're buying sand arrows. Never mind. A better bow would be nice. Less range, huh? Yeah. Alrighty, so next quest, I believe, is gonna be at the old grave below us. We're gonna go straight down. So I gotta go talk to the mayor. There's also another small quest we can do on the side here. Or actually not a small quest. It is part of the progression on the like campaign side story of the game, which is like how you get further into the around the map. But this is the first town in the game called Osbrook. Sorry guys, I've been kind of skipping over things, but the dungeon exploring and leveling up and optimizing your character and getting like enchanted items and relics, just dungeoneering style game. It's really, really fun. Like I really like this game. Undead Tide. Old grave isn't causing great deal of trouble. Blah blah blah. What's the reward? I need more than that. Peasant. 470. I accept. So we're gonna go buy some couple pieces of food if we can, because we do not have that much. We did get the sausage, which is nice. Luckily, that will help us. We have no healing items either. I just realized that. No healing is not good. Yeah, just like that we blew through our money, so honestly, it might be best to try and take on the brewery early for some gold. Even though it's gonna be kind of cheesing it, it will be doable. Basically have a full loadout, just no healing items. So if we take any massive damage, we're kind of cooked, to be honest. So, what's our accuracy at? 82%. Okay, it's not crazy bad, but with Derwin, the ranger character, the like real range starting character, his accuracy is like 95 off the bat with a bow, with the taking aim, which is really high. It's gonna take us a little bit of time to get up that accuracy wise. Unfortunately, which will affect the performance of our range character. That's why we're carrying the knives, because it does help, like, being able to throw them and hit people. We're gonna have to do quite a lot of dodging and weaving, though, on, like, basically to survive these NPCs. Oh. We need to do this. Fuck. we did get bread though. Okay, yeah, we're gonna be okay. Bro. Yeah, we're gonna have to cheese this fight, bro. Stay back! Stay back! Oh. Okay. It's 2. I think there's like 5 total. Oh, there's the other ones. Oh, I might die here. Fucking A, bro. Oh, this game is so hard. This game is so hard for no reason. Well, that's the first episode of Stoneshard, boys. Welcome to the series. I'll be hopefully making, episodes on this once a couple times a week, hopefully if I can. But yeah, hope you guys enjoyed the ride. I'll see you guys next time. Peace out.